Okay, here we are. It's time. Where am I? That's what I thought. Stop moving that box, damn it. Alright, so we are back. Today, what the plan is, for what we're doing here, is that obviously we're playing more Resident Evil 0. I am gonna go for the S rank, which means you have to beat the game in under 3.5 hours. Which, we were just over that with, Wesker mode, so I'm really not that worried. We also have to not heal at all, but we have the best weapons in the game, so I'm not super worried about it. We have infinite ammo and everything, so same shit as we did on the Wesker playthrough. Have Rebecca carry the Magnum revolver and have
Resident Evil 0.
have Billy carry whatever I want him to. And then we also, on our way, is it gonna start me in Wesker mode like this? Because I don't want to do that because they don't give you a rank. Or is it just on this file? We'll see. See if I messed something up. But yeah, on yesterday's stream we beat Wesker mode and we beat... Oh yeah. We beat Wesker mode and we beat we beat the game without saving. So here we go. I have the walkthrough up in another tab. I don't think I'm going to make any mistakes, any huge mistakes. We are allowed to save and reload stuff. All that matters is the clear time at the very end. As always, I of course am scared about the audio and everything, so if something is fucked up or something, please let me know. So if it's too loud, if the game audio is too loud, if I'm not loud enough, if you can't hear me over the game, or you can barely hear the game, you know, please let me know, because I want to make sure I'm doing everything right. Okay, while we're here, this shouldn't add too much time. That is our reward for beating it on Wesker mode, is getting to change her outfit. For this playthrough, though, we're going to use, I think, the sportswear outfit. It's cute. We don't have to wear it the whole time. Unfortunately, I can't slut Billy out, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest, seeing it in gameplay now, it does feel a little excessive. Forgot what I needed to get here. Oops. revolver's insane. That's disgusting. You can't do that to someone. You can't disrespect them like that. But yeah, ideally we get this all done in one stream. Because the trophy guide says, yeah, you can actually, it's possible to do it in under, in under 3 hours. And we beat Wesker mode at like 3 hours and a little bit of change. So. I'm actually not worried at all.
I'll check it out.
Roger.
Yeah, we want Billy knocked down. So Rebecca has to fight the boss because she has the gun. Part of the thing with Wesker mode is that we made a lot of really dumb decisions or dumb mistakes. So we're gonna make sure that we don't do that this time. The only thing we missed, and the only file we missed, was the conductor's note on our last playthrough. Out of my way, fool. Okay, you do need to get everything in one playthrough. There was something in here. I guess not. I could have sworn that we needed something that was here. That there was a note or something. Okay, will you fall over now? So I can walk past you? That was very close. He almost touched me. Okay, we get it out as Billy.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Fuck you mean you don't need to use that right now? Oh, I shot the other one. Okay. Oh, I should have dropped that. Oh well. I don't know what we want to do.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
They just keep on coming. Can't get a fucking break. We got 202. Alright, we gotta remember to go back and grab the...
This way.
Roger.
It's gotta be in here. Here it is. Alright, that's everything that's on the train. The next few are in the training facility. Oh my god, I can't do this. God damn it. Yeah, I want to throw it away. Oh yeah, these guys come in at the end. We're gonna have Rebecca be the one to run back, since for all the zombies that are here, she has the Magnum to deal with them. Billy will stay behind.
I'll go over to the back deck.
Probably could have just ran past both of these guys while they were getting up. Oh well. We all make dumbass decisions sometimes. Two for one. If I had to use bullets, I'd maybe be upset. Doing great so far. Pretty uneventful. Which, you know what? We want this to be nice and easy. Quite frankly, I don't want to have to deal with any problems. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? I forgot to grab the key card. I forgot to grab the key card. I forgot to grab the goddamn key card. I can't catch a break, actually. I'm a failure! I can't handle it! I can't cut it! Because why would they make you pick up the key card? It's the fucking worst. I mean, this game makes a lot of decisions that make it make it annoying, right? Like, this is not an isolated incident. I'm just saying, I think, really, we can't, like this is what I gotta fucking deal with? It's so long. It's only adding a couple minutes. I mean, I started it not long after I started the stream. And it's only 4:29, so we're okay. It's just like, this had to happen. I keep thinking I hear footsteps. I don't think they're Rebecca's. Cause like, you know, if a game has footstep noises, you start to notice them. Although I guess maybe with the music playing over, it's kind of hard to recognize it. I don't know. It's only taken a couple moments. It's just the giant timer at the top of the screen and the music playing that makes it scary. $36. I'm just following the guide for the puzzles.
This is Rebecca.
81. What the fuck was that? Some, like... They're doing construction outside my building. And I guess that's what it is. It just sounded... I just heard a weird noise, and it didn't sound like construction stuff, but I don't know. But we're in the training facility. So I think we're gonna make a quick save, just in case some bullshit happens. I'm gonna start going over here.
I'll go.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got a plan with this. What we're gonna have Billy do is, run upstairs. And grab the crank handle from here. I'm not afraid anymore. Did you hear that? I'm not afraid anymore. I think Rebecca's okay on her own. We can have Billy meet her in the conference room or whatever. Get the Devil. We'll leave the last guy. I'm not scared of him.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Instead of having them together running all around. That was very satisfying. I love getting 2 kills at once so bad, so much. It's not like insanely satisfying in a lot of games the way it is in this one.
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
We'll have him grab the microfilm on his way out. I love that you just lay their ass out, like... I don't give a fuck. You're so cool, Rebecca Chambers. Who knew all we needed to do was give you a gun that one-shots almost everything in the game except for some bosses that it'll two-shot. Don't like that she just got, like, punched in the stomach by one of those bugs. Yeah, it's locked. You have to have Rebecca come in.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Okay. That's all it took. See, that's why we use the Magnum. I think we're gonna keep it on Billy for now. Just since he has more health, I'm a little less scared of something happening. I'd rather, like, I'd rather lead with Billy, you know what I mean? There's not a lot more where we're separated until when we're leaving the laboratory. Hi, Violet. How you doing? Redeemed a bark. Oh, gosh. Give me a minute. I gotta figure out what I'm doing next. Oh, yeah. Dining room. All right. Arf! Arf! There you go. There's your bark. But yo, we got affiliate now. I know what my viewership likes. I know the audience I've cultivated. All right, where's the other red door? It's upstairs. I remember. Yeah, no, I guess they updated the way that monetization works, where they, if you, I don't know how they, I don't know what the criteria is, but they gave me all of the, like, stuff. I just couldn't get the money for it. I could set it all up and have it active. Obviously, people have subscribed and stuff and donated bits and stuff, but I don't know. But now I'm actually officially affiliate. That was the whole thing.
Let's split up.
Roger.
Can you target ads that specifically just give me 10 minutes of ads back to back? No, I wouldn't do that. I'm like, I mean, obviously I gotta feel it out to see how exactly ads are going. How it works. Oh, we're in an ad break right now. Oops. Well, the main sub benefit is that you don't have to watch ads. Because, like, I don't have a Discord or anything. I don't have any desire to make one. Yeah, the next ad should be in 40 minutes. I don't know, yeah, and I don't know what is trying to watch ads right now so I can feel immersed in the non-subscribed experience.
Come on.
Okay.
You're trying to have, you gotta have solidarity with your, the non-sub viewers. That's an insane... You know, I walked into that, but still an insane thing to say. This was probably not a good game to play on the stream where I'm figuring out how ads work.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay. There's another note in this room. There it is again. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
This way.
Okay.
I hope that... No, that can't be coming up. That can't be being picked up by the mic. I doubt it. Trying to remember where we gotta use the iron needle. We gotta go up.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm not jorking it! They're doing construction outside! Also, yo, life update. Had my last, my most recent appointment with Planned Parenthood, where your girl's switching to injections instead of pills. Very cool, very epic. I usually don't talk about a lot of that stuff on stream, but just figured I'd...
Ow!
Are you serious? No. No! Great, we're an That everything I've heard is that injections are better. That didn't count? You have to hit OK. You can't hit back. This game pisses me off. No, 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 no. Oh, that was close. But we gotta be... We have to completely baby Rebecca for the rest of the game. Where did I put this dumbass boy? I'm doing okay. Still trying to find a new job. I forget where the other thing is. Yeah. Or alternatively, we could always have our stream blow up. Thanks to viewers like you. Ah! It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I should have grabbed a better gun as I made my way through. This is my fault. Alright, what are we at? She's still at caution. I mean, you could always just do a bunch of gifted subs. If that was the bit we wanted to do. Where Violet just pimps me out. Violet, gives me hundreds of dollars a month so that I can stream. Hundreds of dollars to give me hundreds of dollars first. I mean, hey, what's fair is fair. That just makes sense. Okay, and we got rid of the mimic. We have no reason to go to the bathroom. No reason to go to the bathroom. Oh. I meant the in-game bathroom, but... because there's nothing in there. Just a mimic Marcus that I can get killed by. And when we're trying to beat the entire game without using any healing items... that's pretty bad! I don't want to do that.
This way.
Roger.
No, it was a good joke. You got me. Alright, whatever. Fuck off. No, that's slander. You can't put words in my mouth. $2D.
You stay here.
Yeah.
No, it was A something. AG maybe? I don't know.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, let me... I hate the camera angles. They're... Like, they had their moments in Resident Evil 1 and Code Veronica, but, like, this is bad. I don't remember it being this bad at all in the first two. First two that I played. I'm sure one day I will be convinced to come back and play the original versions of 2 and 3, but whatever. Yeah, there's already a bunch. But we're getting to the end of this one, and we might have time to do... That'll be a few years from now, I'm sure, that we end up getting to it. But, like, as I was about to say, we might get to 4 this year. If I can finish this in the next, like, 2 streams, like, tomorrow I do... Let me pick up the note that is here. Okay, let me make sure that I'm doing this right. Oh yeah, you don't need that. You don't need the green herb in this or the green liquid, do you? No, you do need the green chemical. You just can't use it. Think any version of... Well... It did get included in the PlayStation, like how on PS5... Well, they're on 4 as well. They do have trophies. I mean, out of all the games that I've played that are in that, like, collection that they have, that you get through, like, PlayStation Plus Premium, I've played, the first Ape Escape and Sly Cooper 1, 2, and 3. And none of them were that bad, the trophy lists for them. They're difficult, but very much doable. Will I go insane one day? Maybe. If I have not already. That was so fucking close. Because I'm in the tab with the walkthrough up, trying to... Ugh. So gross. I probably should have saved. Especially since by now it's been a minute. Since we have. I last saved when we first got into the training facility. Up. Up. Down. Up. Yeah, it's monkey time. It just doesn't make sense. Again, was it previously established anywhere that, like... Was it previously established anywhere that Wesker and Birkin were friends at all? Like, because they're like partners in this game. Like, they legitimately hang out together and are working together here. It just seems so... And, like, they hatched the scheme together. Like, I feel like... Maybe this is just because I played the remake of 2, but maybe they changed some of Birkin's stuff, but it seemed to me like he was, wasn't like a, you know, like, supervillain the way Wesker is. Sit back down. I'm just saying, I think it seems odd. And not that they can't establish that in this game, it's just the way they do it makes it seem like... yeah, duh, of course Wesker and Birkin are boyfriends. It's like, okay, well, I wasn't aware. The Iron Resident Evil 1 remake established they work really well together and that Birkin wants to give his alpha male daddy a big sloppy kiss. Okay, well, there it is.
So...
He wants to tell you that he never thought he could feel that way about a man before. What is that line? Like, okay. They really like each other, I guess. I don't know. Did I save over Wesker? No. Okay, I see. Hopefully the time spent on the save menu doesn't add. Because if it does, that's a load of shit. Again, though, we have enough of a cushion. Oh, it never even occurred to me that they're, like, cannibals. Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess all the zombies are, so that shouldn't be that surprising.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
You know what? Billy, you're gonna be... You're going into the test chamber. no, I did the wrong thing. Well, I mean, that's a good bit, right? Doing, like, news reports on, obscure, loving men ships. I think there's an audience for that. About these two boys doing a yowie.
Locking door.
Oh, fuck right off! Didn't even give me a chance. Playing about the X-Men homework, but I do kind of like enjoying the wild shit on the Resident Evil wiki. I'll never be able to see because it's in some book only released in German or something. Yeah. But I appreciate it. I appreciate you doing it for me, Violet. It's 385, I think. Capcom sanctioned a canon Weskin yaoi comic, but only in Simlish. It's kind of fucked up, but I believe that they would do that. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Okay.
Alright, I closed it because I have my, like, protein shake sitting on my, desk, and I'm trying to open it with one hand. So it was right next to the mic, and that was kind of scary. I was legitimately worried I was gonna knock it over or some shit. Okay, I know we start with the deer. Yummy protein. Wolf. Stallion. Cougar. Serpent makes me big and strong. Yeah, who would have thought to actually be healthy and lose weight and also physically transition, you need your body needs to have
Check it out.
Okay.
all the proper nutrients to grow. Who would have thunk? That when your body is trying to grow, it needs what it needs to grow. Insane. You don't think about it a lot, actually. You know, I have nothing but love for all the girlies who do nothing but who do nothing but drink energy drinks. Couldn't be me. I don't have that in me. I don't got that dog in me. She said before the laugh track played. Random training spot. I think I have everything I need so far. Yeah. 5 bread. Oh, so much bread. I shouldn't say that. Don't clip that.
This way.
Roger.
She ate all the fucking bread. So funny, I get it. It's just he doesn't have that dog in her because later. Oh my god!
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
I meant because I'm a dog! I meant because I have... That's not...
Ow!
That was insanely stupid of me. I was trying to get the shotgun. This is a waste of time. I shouldn't do this. No, we're not doing this. All I've done is just take damage.
Come on.
Roger.
Billy's still fine, though! Billy's our tank. That's what I gotta remember. If you fucking breathe on Rebecca wrong, she'll fall apart. Like when you die in a Lego game. She makes the, when she falls over, she makes the dry bones sound effect. The doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Why didn't I just do this when I had her in here in the first place? I don't even remember what's here.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Never mind, I remember. Blows you up big and round. It's taken a lot of restraint to not
Roger.
say that before now. When the deadliest enemy in the fucking game, aside from the frogs, which one-shot you for no reason, you beat him by just shooting him a bunch and then he'll explode. Stop it! It's a meme! It's not. I didn't come up with that. I thought it was funny. It's a bit. Also, I'm not a furry. That's the...
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm not a furry, and I'm definitely not into inflation. That reminds me, I gotta add Sonic Inflation Adventure to the Sonic list. No, I'm like some other shit. Not that there's anything wrong with being a furry. I got nothing against furries.
This way.
Okay.
Y'all are cool for the most part, I assume. The joke that they suspiciously have a lot of money kind of works in the opposite way on me. Due to my inherent dislike of the wealthy. Doesn't that mean you just immediately would immediately have money? Well, no. No, the joke about how they, like, how furries somehow have, like, the insane amount, like, thousands of dollars to spend on, like, art of their persona and fucking the suit and shit. Oh, there's nothing in here. The nefarious glooper. Is she in red? Because if she's in danger, then we may have to restart. Oh, no. Alright, I wanna... Whatever, I'll do it another time. Messing with, I should have set it so that there's a warning in chat before an ad plays.
Let's split up.
Okay.
Where am I going? I'm freaking out because she's low on health. But I think we're okay. I mean...
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time remembering
I'll go.
Yeah.
where there are more... enemies that will just absolutely destroy us like that. There's... all I can think of is the, it might make the final Leech Queen really hard. Ugh. Where Rebecca's computer controlled and you have to protect her. But maybe if I do a really, really, really good job. The first Leech Queen... we should be okay for. I'm gonna make sure... Gloops nefariously. Hey, Iokas.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
No, it's this way.
Let's split up.
Watch me take advantage of the game's systems.
Come on.
Roger.
And I never dropped the hook shot, so I don't need to run back and get it, baby. Right? Yes! Oh, God, I am so cool. I'm so good at video games. Yep, because you always... if you're in a team... you always go together. But you always move between rooms together. So if you just, like... you can just easily sneak through and have the other character get, like, piggybacked with you. And you're fine. Now we're gonna switch outfits. I wanna use the cheerleader one, I think it's cute. You gotta switch it up every so often, you know? You gotta be in the know to know, you know?
I'll go.
Yeah.
I guess not. Oh, hey, we got a ad break in like 5 minutes, chat. So, yeah, if you're not a subscriber, you can always sub, and, if you're enjoying the content. If not, no worries. This is my first stream where I have ads running, so it's kind of like... I'm not sure if I'm still figuring out what a good length is and everything and how everything works, but Alright, we're gonna struggle against the bat. Uh-oh. Yo! Violet with the gifted sub. Thank you! That's so sweet of you.
This way.
Roger.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I really just appreciate the support. It means a lot. Okay. Don't vanish. I need my chat. I need active chatters. Okay. We're at the laboratory now. This is the one part that I'm worried about with Rebecca. So... because she has to fight this mimic here. File! There it is! I don't know what it took, but we got it. I don't have to worry about the files anymore. We're so fucking back. It's about to be a lot less funny if I die here. What the hell was that? Oh, that was so close. Genuinely, though, if we get hit again, I don't think we can get hit a single more time as Rebecca. Because if we do, she's dead. And we have to get through the entire rest of the game like this. There's no more... What I should have done is have her take the gun and then pass it back. No, one of the trophies we're going for is completing the game without using any healing items. Don't need to worry about the files anymore. Choice split between healing and herbs and healing with sprays. No, I was wrong. There was one for not using sprays, and then there was one for not using any at all. Anything at all. Robbie, that sounds really stupid. Why would they do it like that? That's a good question. Why are you trying to double up like this? Because I'm dumb. Okay. Yep. I can get through this, though. The fucked up part is if we finally beat this and we're over 3.5 hours. But the laboratory is not super long. And then after this... Yeah, the part that I'm worried about is, when we're split up, and then the second phase of the Leech fight. Of the Leech Queen fight. I mean, that's for Rebecca dying. It's like everything else we can really focus on Billy. And on one hand, I want to do this on stream. Because it is like a challenge, but at the same time, it's going to get boring. And I don't want to... Call me crazy, but I don't think boring my audience is a good idea. Especially when I just got affiliate. Like, hey, maybe I should keep people engaged with the stream. So that I can make a little bit of money off of this. That'd be cool. That'd be epic. That'd be poggers. We still say poggers? I'll say it out loud again sometimes. And then feel, like, embarrassed. Like, oh god, I'm a fucking loser. 3,000 more... Yeah. Another 10 trillion, Resident Evil streams to the Robbster channel. That'd be really funny if, like... Resident Evil 0 specifically had, like, a niche cult following. Dog champ. Dude. That's a really good idea for an emote, though. It's called not taking any fucking chances with these assholes. Sad when you rated and I couldn't spam. Oh, that might be part of it. Why would you do the clown emoji? That just makes me look bad. Use that to make fun of me. Or other streamers who think it's funny when they're being made fun of. That's fine. I think I did a good job picking out my emotes. I mean, the clown one is obvious. The fat chocobo was obvious. The Sonic Death Sprite from Sonic Spinball seems pretty obvious. The only one is me with the stupid effect that they did on the Talking Heads Remain in Light album. I feel like that's a little too esoteric. I don't know if people... I don't know what you would use that for, but I got the idea for it because I really like that album, because I really like Talking Heads. Wow, of course, the autistic puppy girl really likes Talking Heads. Who would have guessed? I mean, I could have said Aphex Twin, but whatever. At least I put my own spin on it. Again, I don't know what context you'd use it in, but... Look, I think being a little bit surrealist is okay sometimes with my Twitch emotes. There we go. That was scary. An emote that's an abstract modern expression of something, but you don't explain it to us, so it just looks like shapes. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I imagine the Remain in Light emote doesn't really make any sense to anyone except unless you know the album. Another hydration check. On it, boss. That's the Sonic Death Sprite from Sonic Spinball. I just think it's really funny. There. Oh, I forgot you run faster when you don't have a weapon equipped. Four. Wait, I accidentally hit circle. I don't think that's gonna matter too much, but yeah. Well, no, because we can't, the game is designed in a way that it's much harder to, that it's, much harder to, like, avoid enemies, so you end up having to fight them anyway. Which is the whole reason why you would want to run around. The game just doesn't give you that option. Like that room we were in with the two hunters. You gotta fight those guys, or you're taking damage from them. Hell, if you fight them, you're probably taking damage. Can they be knocked over without killing them? I have no idea. I think, no, because they take a couple hits to get killed. Just health leaving the body, yeah. I do want to double check. Yeah. So we don't need the hook shot anymore. I just wanted to make sure. And waste a bunch of time, of course. Ooh, juked him. Nope, there it is. I got... It's because of the fucking... It's because of the fucking... camera changing.
Resident Evil 0.
We're gonna start. We're gonna start where we enter the basement. Because I made the mistake of not getting the shotgun for whoever's not holding the revolver, and then not getting the grenade launcher immediately, and then not getting the... Oh, we're here. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. We're in the basement. That's okay. We're gonna do this and save some time.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Ugh, I'm still in this stupid basketball outfit. At least we don't need to worry about file-o-file.
Battle sequence initiated. Locking door.
Still took 2 hits. I guess that's unavoidable.
Battle sequence complete. Unlocking door.
Gonna take those.
This way.
Roger.
Look, I've had a problem with not being able to read shit. This isn't new. But yeah, we can skip the thing to get the upgrade to our other gun. Yeah, the acid rounds I think are stronger than the revolver. We'll do this puzzle while we're down here.
Let's split up.
Roger.
So happy we got file. I don't have to worry about that anymore, because that shit sucked. Oh yeah, there's nothing in this room except for a file. As I'm literally talking about how I don't need to worry about that trophy anymore. No, let me, no, come on.
This way.
Okay.
All right. We got the first tablet. The other ones are through the blue doors. Okay, got the grenade launcher.
I'll check it out.
Roger.
Inflate. You know, I was thinking about it earlier, but I know I was saying I gotta put Sonic Inflation Adventure on the every Sonic game list. That game might be not safe for work, actually. I mean, obviously it's like a inflation fetish parody game. I just remember fucking Some Ordinary Gamers playing it back in the day, and while I am not really a fan of him anymore, no, it's like I don't know. I don't remember. I remember thinking it was really funny when I watched that video in high school. I'm an idiot. She can't play.
Let's split up.
Roger.
But yeah, I don't think I can... Stop it! Stop! No, I don't. That's not what I'm doing.
Follow me.
Okay.
It's not true. Don't spread that around. I just don't remember if it's actually not safe for work or not. Like, I don't remember how graphic it is. I feel like I remember watching the video and him having to, like, censor parts of it, but I don't remember if that's... I don't remember. I may partially be confusing it with, Sonic Dreams Collection, which is another weird, gross parody game. Higher effort. I think Sonic Inflation Adventure is just like a flash game, like visual novel. I gotta look at that. I gotta look it up again. As you can, I'm sure, tell, I'm not like jumping.
I'll go.
Okay.
To do it because I don't really want to play it that bad. I'd rather be playing like any other Sonic game. Except for, I don't know. What was the Sonic game I really didn't enjoy? Spinball? Although that was partially because I didn't realize that you could move Sonic when he's in the air. Or no, there was something else to it that made me get stuck. It was that I didn't realize you could move some of the flippers. That game pissed me off. Hey, my front paws could be on the floor too. You don't know that. Both? Combination? Also, that's not necessarily jumping. Okay. I have a bomb strapped to your nuts, and you have to answer my riddles 3, or else it goes off.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
Me? Shit. The only outfit I like that he has is this one. No. I mean, I think I'm pretty good. Like, let's be real. I want to use the cheerleader one more. I think it's cute. I like that it has the Capcom logo.
You stay here.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is there one up every corner? And God, what is there? One of in every corner and two of in every room. Shit, I don't know. I think I've heard this one before. This one's hard. I keep forgetting that the ink ribbons aren't like other items that you have to actually use the item from the menu. You don't have to. Riddle 4. Oh, we're just skipping over it? Yeah, I have no idea. In every corner, two of in every room. Oh, it's the letter O. Fuck off. That's so easy with the Magnum. Holy shit. Plane crashes on the border of the U.S. and Canada. Where do they bury the survivors? Oh, I know. Yeah, I know this one. They don't bury the survivors because they're still alive. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Wagging my tail stupid style over this.
This way.
Okay.
The bombs went off because I answered the fourth riddle. I was only supposed to answer 3. I didn't answer the second one. The second one wasn't a riddle. I only answered 3 because one of them wasn't real. Is this like in the... Fuck. This is like in the later Saw movies when he gets Hoffman, that's the name of the other guy, who starts to be his like apprentice. But Hoffman's a vindictive asshole and is like, fuck you, I hate these guys, I'm just gonna kill them anyway. Oh no, why did I send him up? Oh, I can just reset. Because all we've done since the last save is beat the bat. It's better to send Rebecca up because she can use the chemicals. Where he'll like, you know, and because Jigsaw's whole deal is he's like, oh well, I'll put these people in the fucked up murder machines, but I give them they're able to get out of it. Actually. I do, you know, I've never actually watched any of the Saw movies. I'm too squeamish. I just watched, that one guy on YouTube who does the Foot the Bill series, where he, like, where he tries to figure out if he was doing all the Saw movies to figure out if Jigsaw could actually afford to build everything he does over the course of the series, and then he's moved on. Game decided as a chainsaw. The bombs in your boots explode if you make the wrong pop culture reference. What? What am I supposed to do with the chainsaw? Typical. Gory horror movies always focusing on violence against women.
Come on.
Okay.
I really want them to do a crossover comic where Jigsaw exists in the Batman universe and Batman has to track him down. Because, like, I'm sorry, but there's very little different with the there's very little difference between Jigsaw and the Riddler. And I've been saying this for years. Like, they do the same damn thing. Worked 6 jobs his entire life just to give me the funny knife boxes. Yeah. He works hard for a living. Yeah, I forget who makes them. Oh, Kitten Arcader, that's his channel name. Riddler's gay. That's true. Yeah, no, you're right. That is the difference. Although I haven't seen the Batman, he might be kind of... I need to come to a conclusion about whether he's gay or homophobic in that. I lean towards gay, but, like, I feel like it's a different take on the character. But, like, every other version of Riddler is gay as fuck. Bro's out here wearing green tights? Come on now. Midwest emo gay? Yeah, I don't know. The Batman Riddler's an incel. Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah. That doesn't... Being an incel doesn't exclude him from being gay. Like, you can do it in a really gay way. It's just, like... are you? Is he actually doing it in a gay way? And that's what I'm saying. I don't really know. But yeah, he's branched because he did all the Saw movies and all the I think he did both of the Saw video games, which I'd be open to playing the Saw video games. They look mid as fuck. But I wouldn't mind checking them out. But like the only other Riddler that I know of that I've like seen any of the movies or whatever is Arkham Riddler. And if you're gonna tell me that Arkham Riddler, I mean Arkham Riddler is like 100% I was gonna say Springtrap. He's 100% Jigsaw. He's still fine. Okay. Chat, could Batman solve the FNAF lore? Probably. I mean, the problem with the FNAF lore is like, if he was a character in universe, he would 100%. See, that'd be another good crossover, as if Batman existed in FNAF. It's like, oh, there's this weird guy in a weird costume who's just murdering children. And there's some weird supernatural elements going on. That is a Batman story if I've ever heard one. Batman's got to figure out that was close. Batman's got to figure out the identity of the killer. They have a cool fight. You'd strap Batman down in the... I mean, yeah, the fucking... The torture chair. The face shredder chair from the FNAF movie. That's like some shit that they would put Batman in at the end of an episode in the 1960s series. And you gotta be like, how's Batman gonna get out of this fucking trap? Find out next week, jackass. Or no, it's tomorrow night, right? It always is it's the next day. They make you wait a day. I don't even remember. FNAF relies on the main characters being normal guys who couldn't just beat the shit out of the spooky robots. Yeah, but like, I think it'd be cool. That's what I'm saying, just like a one-off little like comic. I think you could do a lot with that. With like Batman crossovers. Columbo. Could he solve the FNAF lore? I don't know. Probably. Again, it's like the problem with like asking if he could solve FNAF in... Yeah, he could come up with it. I mean, we're going back to Batman here. But like, yeah, he could come up with the solution. I guarantee you that whatever any question that there is in FNAF that we don't know the actual answer to, there's someone out there who has said the correct answer. We just aren't going to get that answer. We're not going to know if that is actually it. Which is part of my problem with the storytelling, is that we don't actually get answers to shit. And, like, that's fine. You can, like, leave shit a mystery, but I feel like if you look at other franchises that thrive on having the viewer solve a mystery, have the community around it solve the mystery around it, they eventually give you the answer. When people figure out the answer, that's the answer. Like, I think of, like, Gravity Falls. They'll answer the questions, but they'll instead answer the same question 3 times. Yeah. Or it'll be, like, people are completely, like, confused on the answer to something. Or there's an obvious answer, and then a bunch of people just choosing to interpret it in the dumbest way possible, i.e., Gregory's a robot. Like, obviously he's not a fucking robot. But then they have to do shit to, like, make it clear that they have to, instead of answering other questions, they'll just make it clear that, no, he's not a robot. God. It's like, yeah, obviously. I feel like you could do other stuff. You could put your focus elsewhere, I think. I'm being safe. I'm sending Rebecca the revolver. And don't get me wrong, not having every answer given to you in a story is fine. You can have things be ambiguous. You don't need to tell the viewer everything and allow them to speculate. When your entire story is allowing the viewer to speculate, it gets to be a little bit much. That's my opinion on FNAF. And I like FNAF. Go onto my VODs channel. You'll see that I've streamed FNAF. I have my, like, my master FNAF playlist has, like, 50 parts to it. Probably, I think more than that. I like Five Nights at Freddy's. I haven't played a lot of the recent games, unfortunately. But part of why I'm dragging my feet on that is because I refuse to play the flat mode of the VR games, because that sounds awful. So, oh, I'm having a gay old time. I don't know. I think maybe the new shit's good. Maybe the implementation, because the last thing I played, I have never played for myself. Because when I got into it, the most recent game was Security Breach. I have played Security Breach and the original games up to FNAF World. I haven't played Sister Location or anything beyond that, again, with the exception of Security Breach and then the Ruin DLC, right? So, my first actual edited scripted YouTube video was a review of Ruin. It's not great, but, like, there is evidence that I am a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, is my point. Sorry, I'm just trying to find where in the walkthrough. Here it is. I'm just trying to make it clear that, like, I like all of FNAF. And maybe the new shit is better. I just don't... I don't know. I haven't played, obviously, I know the story of the games up until... My point is that I know what happens in each of the games up to Help Wanted 1 and then, again, Security Breach and Ruin. I don't really know as much about what I've... In the years since it's come out, I've tried a little bit to avoid, hearing everything about what happened in, the new games, you know? In, like, Help Wanted 2 onwards. So I haven't played that. I haven't played either Help Wanted. I haven't played, Into the Pit. I haven't played, Secret of the Mimic, and I'd really like to. And I am annoyed with myself for having not done that, because I think I would enjoy those games, actually.
Maybe I could use this.
3 answers to who made the FNAF 1 animatronics. I mean... It's the 3 guys, like, it's... I feel like it's not a crazy, like, retcon to... Like, yeah, it's William, Henry, and Edwin now. We just added a 3rd guy. I don't know. That doesn't seem that crazy. Unless it's, like, completely separate. But I thought, like... They all kind of worked on them together. I mean, like... I don't know, my impression was that... And again, I haven't played Secret of the Mimic, so maybe Edwin's a lot more involved, but, like... I always thought it was, like, yeah, it was William and Henry. Like, who cares? It's not... And you know, we can always, like, say, oh, well, that's having, like, Henry made these animatronics and William made these ones. I'm not really... I thought they were a team. Like, I don't... See, that's my other thing, is, like, what does it matter what, Son of a bitch. What's the point of finding out, like, oh, well, actually, Chica as a character was, developed by Edwin first, or was developed by Henry before he joined, or, I mean, I guess establishing it in the story is fine. It's cool. I appreciate that. But, like, are we theorizing about that? Especially since a lot of the time it just feels kind of made up. Like, I don't... Like, people will say that shit like it's fact. That's what I've hated about all the, Wow, I wanted to tune in for Resident Evil, and she's just talking about Five Nights at Freddy's the whole time. God, this is so boring. I guess my point is just, like... Oh, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I made the joke about talking about Five Nights at Freddy's constantly, and then I stopped thinking about Five Nights at Freddy's for a second. You have to have them both down here. God damn it. Oh, the Mrs. Afton stuff. Like, why are we just assuming that she's a character that exists? I mean, yeah, obviously she has to exist out of like necessity, but like beyond, like, because obviously William didn't reproduce via mitosis, but like, did I use mitosis right? My point is he didn't just like spawn them into existence. Although I forget who, adoption is a thing too. Well, the whole point with I mean, it's not, maybe it's not the best evidence, but like, isn't it implied in Sister Location that like they mistook Michael for William because they look alike? I mean, I know that's not like, I don't know. But that's the only one. He could have adopted the other two. Hell, you could make that, that actually gives you evidence for why Michael fucking tortured the crying child so much. Speaking of, what's the fucking crying child's name? How great is it that we have the crying children and the crying child. And if you think for a second that the crying child singular is one of the crying children, you're a fucking idiot. They are completely separate. That pisses me off. Can we have an actual name for this kid? Oh, it's David. It's gotta be David, because if you play with the fucking Foxy grid in a very specific way, then it actually comes out to be David instead of, what was the other one people were using? I still don't know for sure if Cassidy even exists. If there is another soul inside a Golden Freddy. Who knows? I don't. Maybe there's evidence in the newer games for that. I know. Maybe Cassidy is just the name of the crying child. Are we sure that that's not true? I don't know. All I know is that they put Cassidy's name in the files of Security Breach, right? That's the name of the Princess Quest character. So this rant means something to me, but I also stopped caring when Security Breach proved nothing mattered. I think shit matters. I think, I guess my point is, like, I can appreciate the story that they're setting up moving forward with the Mimic. At least I did where it was going, you know, with Glitch Trap and the Mimic kind of being the same entity. I don't know enough about, again, I didn't play Help Wanted 2 or Secret of the Mimic, so I don't know where it goes from that basic thing. I just feel like I really just want some answers on some of the classic stuff. Some of the classic stuff that doesn't matter. Like, again, what William Afton's second-born son's name is. It just feels kind of silly that we don't have that. And, like, really, that's supposed to be some big secret? The character that we established and know exists, and know that he's the son of, like, we're not allowed to know his name. Give me a fucking break. That's my problem with solving the FNAF lore, is that we're not going to be given an actual someone could do it, but how do you know? I'm sure someone already has. If you've heard of Jack's Box, you know the entire story. No, isn't there more to it with him, like, with one of the mimics pretending to be, David and one of the mimics pretending to be... Like, there's a second one that pretends to be Edwin's dead wife. Or whatever. I gotta play it. I don't know. And I mean, I liked all the... Good night, sweet prince. I also don't know exactly how much of it is, like, canon to the games or not. Well, that's what pisses me off, because I'll, like, want to watch some FNAF content, like a theory or something. It'll be on, like, oh, when was Charlie killed before the missing children's incident, or after, or what's going on there? And it's like, so then what we learn in Secret of the Mimic is, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not. I mean, I guess Edwin existing in universe is one thing, but I don't know. This feels a little stupid. Alright, we're making another save. I guess my point is I don't like that so much of it forces you to speculate. Again, even on the most basic shit that it's like whether or not Tales from the Pizzaplex takes place in the same universe as the games, and as well as Fazbear Frights. Like, does this have to be such a huge mystery? Genuinely. Like, at that point, not saying that is just, like... It's just being mean to your audience, it feels like. It feels like you're... Like, there's trolling, and then there's, like... Like, dude, shut up. Just give me an Give me a straight answer for once in your goddamn life, Scott. Now considered uncanon. What was the point of not making that clear for 5 years or however long it's been? And then if you're gonna have this, it genuinely feels like they just didn't make it clear because A, they didn't decide yet, which is really dumb. And B, because they wanted to get people to buy the books anyway. Because they knew that if it wasn't canon, then people wouldn't give as much of a shit. And like, yeah, you can use the different versions of the story to learn about different ones. Like, obviously, the Silver Eyes trilogy. We used information from that to learn a lot about the other about the games universe. And we used information from the movies to help out. Like, yeah, obviously... But that's the thing, is I don't even know. I don't know if we should be doing that. It just seems kind of, it just feels really cynical. in a roundabout way. Like, I genuinely can't think of a better reason to not make it clear whether or not,
Let's split up.
Okay.
Fazbear Frights and Tales of the Pizzaplex are in the same timeline. And then are they in the same timeline as the games? Is it a story by story basis? I guess what I'm asking is, what's the fucking point? Like, why should I, as a fan of the games and the universe of the games, wait a minute. I fucked it up. God damn it. No, I have to have Billy move out of the way. Make Afton flavored Goosebumps Horrorland. See, that would be fine. And that was my whole thing, was like, but why, you can just do that and have it take place in the same universe. Like, yeah, obviously it's just fucking Goosebumps. That's all it is. It's FNAF flavored Goosebumps. And that's fine. I don't need it to be more than that. But like, why did it need to be this whole big thing whether or not they were canon to the games? How that, to the point where when the fucking Talbot Files thing happened, you remember that? Scott wouldn't even give a straight answer then. Like, come on, dude. Which, I mean, I'm not even mad about the Talbot Files and everything about that. Like, people act like it's some huge controversy. Dude, it's just funny. See, yeah, exactly. Not giving a straight answer is what pisses me off. When it's not, and just like, it's one thing to not feel like you have to say whether it is or not, but when people are legitimately confused, because that doesn't help with theorizing. Again, it is the, did I do this right? Yeah, I did. Move block 3 all the way north. When it gets to the point where someone is trying to just like, because yeah, the shit with the Talbot Files was really dumb and the person who did it was insane, obviously, but I feel like you as the author, as the creator, block 2 all the way west and south until it touches block 1. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to focus on this. I feel like when it gets to that point where people are doing insane shit, like making a fake leaked book just to get people to try and make the community decide on an answer, on yes or no, I feel like you as an author, as a creator, need to just be like, alright, fine, I can just give an answer, who cares? My point is, I don't understand what benefit there is to keep it ambiguous. Which, again, what? Is it now that are you worried that people aren't gonna wanna buy the books now? Because you didn't answer that until there's no new books coming out? I don't even think they're still doing the Choose Your Own Adventure ones, whatever they were called. They dropped 4 of them and then stopped. Books should be treated as semi-canon the same way Silver's trilogy is. Yeah, that's fine. It just feels like And here's the thing. I wanted them to just be canon. I wanted them to just say, yep, they take place in the same universe as the games. Let's be done with it. Now that they're not, it's like, okay, well then, what can we take? What can we take? We know what we can take from... We know in the cases of... Because it's so completely separate from the main story in the way that, like... Silver Eyes and... the movies aren't. Where they're, like... They wouldn't be able to take place in the same universe as the game, is my point. At that, like, why would you... Like, we know what we can take from one and can't fit. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah, exactly. Knowing who Henry is and that Charlie, the girl who possessed the puppet, is his daughter. You know what I mean? Taking a sip of water and I fucking die. Being able to take shit like that is fine. But the problem then becomes, how do we know what we can... How do we know what we can and can't take from the, from Fazbear Frights now? Okay, it looks like, we don't need the grenade launcher anymore. Since both of them, we have the Magnum and the Magnum revolver now. It just all ends up feeling really cynical. To a point where it makes me not really want to interact with the franchise. No part of Fright seems to be made to be canon. All those books are same continuity as each other. Yeah, sure. But then what about, like... What about everything with the Mimic? I don't know. And I guess, you know what? And maybe my opinion on that will change once I play Secret of the Mimic, right? You know what, let me do this as Billy. Really not a fan of the fact that you have to, that this is like, you can't see your in-game time. Although I've only been streaming for like 3 hours at this point. And I don't know how much time... I don't know if it keeps playing... Like, if it keeps moving... If you just go to pause or go to the PlayStation menu, or how that works, because different games do that differently. Mimic game replaces Tails as the Mimic's backstory. The only thing left in Tails is the influence he might have during security breach. Okay. And I guess that brings us to the other problem with that. Well, what... If something new comes out, what do we know we can take from it to theorize? Like, what do we know is actually canon and what isn't? Like, moving forward. Because, like, what happens when something new comes out and people take something from that and it becomes a huge thing in the theorizing space, and then something new happens and just completely invalidates everything, and it's like, well, what was the point of all that? And to an extent, the point is that it's fun to theorize. Like, the point is that we all enjoy this. This is part of the appeal. I don't know. I don't know. And I feel bad because I feel like I'm complaining when, like, no, I actually like what they've done with, like, Security Breach, with the story. Like, the new story they're telling with the Mimic seems cool. I don't know. I just don't like the way they're doing it. That's my only problem. I guess it's that I don't have a problem with theories getting disproved. I think my problem is not just your theory was wrong, but all of the evidence that you used to get to your theory is invalid. And it's like, okay, well then why did you give me these pieces to put together if you didn't want, if I wasn't supposed to? The books might have speculation fodder in them. Once something becomes relevant to the game canon, it just gets added to the character wiki page. I don't know. It just... Alright, I'm very scared because the frog usually likes to spawn here. What? Okay, chatter, you're gonna have to explain what you mean by that. No. Oh, he just lashed me. Also, I'm not English. I just have the English tag because I speak English, dude. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be white. That's the that's the purpose of the tag. Oh my god. You have that shit on a timer? Are you actually setting timers, Violet? Just to embarrass me. I gotta put that on a... How will escape the English allegations. Just... I'm American, dog. Rough. That one wasn't very good, but that's what you're getting. I need the battery. Like, where am I going? What am I doing?
Come on.
Yeah.
Don't remember where to go next. Powering the forklift. You go to... where do you get the battery again? Oh yeah, you have to have her pick it up. I'm like, fuck, where do you go?
Let's split up.
No, don't split up.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Alright, I've hydrated. Oh my gosh. This message isn't highlighted, you're just crazy and cute. Aww. I will forgive you for calling me English. Didn't need the fucking Rebecca upskirt. Where am I going again? Joke was that I have trans in your tags. Yeah, no, I got that, but like... you gotta think about what you're saying before you say it, because I was about ready to ban you. Like, on site. No, I gotta go the other way. No, I'm going the wrong way. Trans Solaire. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know you. You just showed up in my chat talking about, how could you say that knowing what you are? And I'm like, knowing what, dog? What are you talking about? Okay, I remember what to do. This whole interaction has, like, completely... bitching about Five Nights at Freddy's, and now this interaction has, like, made me lose my train of thought. Thank God we saved back in the other one. Thank you! I'm very happy we finally hit affiliate. Oh, and we got an ad in 5 minutes, so if anyone wants to, if you want to subscribe to not have to see that. The Grey is infected with the skivvy trap virus. I don't hate that. I actually think that that was really smart, making it so that... I mean, is that even canon anymore? Who knows? Whether or not Gregory was brainwashed by shit trap. Because I thought the way the story was going was pretty good, but, like... again, we're not allowed to get any answers. Oh, you have to put it in.
Gregory. Gregory, get in my hole. Gregory. Squeeze my hog.
Send that frog back to hell. Not today, Satan. Wait, do we go up? I don't even remember now. No, we go down. All right, time for the Queen Leech. Aren't we happy? Aren't we excited, chat?
Gregory. Pick up the gun. Gregory, are you familiar with the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion?
To be fair, I mean, having Gregory and Cassie as Shinji and Asuka would be really cute. She says this, not having ever seen Evangelion, not knowing what connotations come with that. Well, don't need anything else to get in there. How much fucking damage does this asshole take? Well, I guess it doesn't take damage when it's, not... When it's, like, recoiling. I think it's like the Proto-Tyrant in that. Where there's no reason to shoot when it's in its animation where it's, like, taking damage.
Gregory, you have to collect 100 leeches throughout the mansion.
Freddy, that sounds fucking awful. There's people in the world who, if I say Security Breach was a better game than this, will, like, get mad. Okay. This is where the fun begins. No, that's true.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
I'm gonna be honest, I think that the Blob is a much better name than the Tangle. Especially since it's so blob-like. I just feel like that makes more sense. And also because there's already one of the enemies from FNAF World called Tangle. Like, I understand why, and maybe they just didn't like the Blob as a name, but like, I don't know. It just seems strange to reuse it like that, is kind of my point.
Activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
No, because at least with like the Grogu, like people just call his canon name before that was just the Child, which wasn't good. But I mean, from an artistic point of view, I understand why they did it. Baby Yoda was just like the fandom nickname. Giving him an actual name for the character, I think is good. But yeah, I see exactly what you mean. Yeah, that's much better. Tangle is like X, the everything app. Oh, thank God I don't have to sit through this. Yeah, we got it! S is for start! 2 hours and 17 minutes. Oh my God. Who's got the herb? This is serious business. Was that it? Was that all we got on this one? I think so. Okay. The only thing, did we get I could shoot, you know? We did not. We probably have to just load into a new file. I'm confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I don't know if we can use those on hard mode, quite honestly. Because I think we have to start a whole new file for hard mode.
Resident Evil 0.
I just want to load up a save file so that we actually... Nope. The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. Alright, how do I get him? I guess we just gotta play until we get, we have to play until it shows up in our inventory, I guess. Because the submachine gun shows up in Billy's inventory.
This is office.
But yeah, this would make it a lot easier, actually. This better work. Okay, the rocket launcher isn't that good. Compared to the magic revolver. Hilariously OP extras 100 printing Resident Evil 8, so go nuts when you get to that in 5 years. It won't take that long, I hope. I mean... I don't know, actually. I mean, how long... Could it maybe be because we didn't save after getting each custom handgun? All right. Let's just go and save really quick. So that it, like, locks in that we have them. Because I don't really feel like playing all the way up to when we get the other items here. Because, yeah, we should have... Oh god, what if I accidentally saved over that file? Give me 1 second. Okay, I guess we'll just try saving. Oh, man. And yeah, we got to the church, so we've already... God damn it, this pisses me off. Another dumb trophy that I don't know what to do about. Alright, we can at least make a save here. I'll have to just look up where to go to get stuff. I don't know. I'll figure out how to get everything. Because I thought I was very much, like, trying to do the custom ammo. 2 playthroughs on the same file, on the same save file to get the custom handguns can only be gotten once per run. Okay. It might, actually. Although, not a full playthrough. I just gotta look up... And this is one that I'll do off stream since it'll be pretty easy. I just gotta look up which of the two custom handguns I already got, and then go from there. And then go play through up until when you get the ability to customize it, and then just grab whichever one I didn't grab before. So I just gotta load my first save, and then do this again. I'm actually not worried about this. It'll be annoying, but I can totally do it. So what we're gonna do now is, since I don't really know what else to do, I guess we'll play some Sonic. Because I don't feel like doing this on... I don't feel like starting hard mode tonight. So, I gotta go and, I'm confused. The way this whole thing shows up is like... doesn't make it clear how often ads show up. I'm gonna be completely honest. I still gotta figure that out. But yeah, there's an ad break coming up. Yeah, I mean, it's not 8 o'clock yet. So I'm going to switch over to Sonic. We'll run an ad. I'll take a short break. And then we'll be back. So yeah, we'll be right back. And an ad will play while we're gone. Stick around to support the stream. We're not going to be gone for very long. Don't worry. See you guys very soon.